Try not to die, Skirk. Okay, I didn't really want you to set on fire, but I guess I'll take it. It's better than freezing to death.
Here. This is a good spot.
Oh, Ronnie, do you have any idea what Varesa's fetching from the camp?
Yes, it's part of the welcoming ceremony, Paimon. I'm sure she very much does have an idea.
Probably the relic we use to swear in new members.
Relic? And why does only Varesa have it? Does that mean that no one else can swear in new members? Good lord.
I'm here. Hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. I sprinted the whole way.
Yeah, I noticed.
Here, take this. It's a Fiatena mask. I made it myself.
Oh, yeah, you remember the part where I said I don't like masks? Yeah, I wasn't joking.
Thanks. Huh? Isn't this the mask you wear in combat?
She wears a mask in combat?
That's right.
Ooh.
Fiatena used to wear a mask in combat too. So the one I made for myself is modeled after hers. Mind if I keep going for a bit?
Not at all. The floor is yours.
The tale of the Soul Blazer saga is a long one, told over 12 volumes.
Oh, so it is
The
finished.
characters go through so many changes along the way, growing and developing as the story progresses.
I bloody hope so if it's gone for 12 volumes. Can you imagine reading something where the characters remain stagnant?
This mask, for instance, is just one of the 5 different versions Fiatena wears during the
Oh,
story.
yippee.
This one is my favorite of them all. At one point, Fiatena goes through a tough phase where she's disillusioned after fighting so many battles. But her friends are always there for her even through her darkest time.
The power of friendship.
With their encouragement, she was able to rally and get back on her feet. And this is the mask she wore when she made her comeback.
Oh my gosh. Exclamation.
In my view, that makes it the perfect relic to use for inducting new members into the Legion.
If you say so.
Oh, this ceremony just got super ceremonious.
It really didn't.
Hold on to it. You're gonna need it during the ceremony.
Why?
Oh, Captain, is it time?
Now, Traveler and Paimon, join me in reciting the Legion of Soul Blazers Creed, which we will cry out at the top of our lungs.
If you think I remember what it was, you are delusional. Wait, we have to shout it out?
Yeah, just imagine you're bursting with praise for the chef after a sensational meal.
I don't shout at the top of my lungs when I've had a good meal at a restaurant. Are you insane?
Or, for me, sometimes, I get so happy hanging out with my friends that I just want to shout, "Thank you!" as loud as I can.
Can honestly say I've never had that feeling.
When you believe in something, you shout it for the whole world to hear.
No, really don't. It's
Exactly.
called annoying other people.
I couldn't have put it better myself. Now, repeat after
Oh,
me.
I'm not required to remember it. That's good then.
Okay.
Through pain and defeat, we shall never fear.
Through pain and defeat, we shall never fear.
That's not shouting, Lumine.
I will always champion love and imagination.
I will always champion love and imagination.
Also not shouting.
Great! Soul Blazers, as of this moment, you are now members of the Legion.
I would have required them to actually know the lines from the comic book. Considering it's about being a fan, it's a fan club, you'd want your members to know the lines inherently.
Nice.
Not? Wouldn't you?
I can't wait to tell Shilonen the good news.
Why? She's not part of the fan club.
If I'm not mistaken, she's out training with Minnie and Igong today.
Got it. All right, let's go.
I don't think Shilonen cares. I really don't. Okay, now I can talk to Mika. Well, we're already here now, so we may as well finish this off. Wait, why is Mika suddenly available when he wasn't 2 seconds ago? He had nothing to do with that little mini quest. That's weird. This girl has no stamina or endurance whatsoever. She always sounds like she's dying whenever we meet her.
Vice Captain, shall we call it a day?
And can I point out that you were the only 2 people I see training? So then I start to think that maybe we are doing a race, but no one else is training, no one else is going for a run, and then I get confused.
That's enough strength training for now. But we still have racetrack
Strength
familiarization
training?
training. We can't afford to skip it.
They're gasping for air and they were only doing strength training? I don't tend to break a sweat during strength training.
Attention, Soul Blazers! Da-da-da-da! It gives me great pleasure to introduce 2 new additions to the Legion of Soul Blazers. The Traveler and Paimon!
Pleasure is all mine. I will always champion love and imagination. Ugh.
Alright! Induction complete! Now we're officially Soul Blazers!
Uh-huh.
Ah, welcome to the club. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to hold a welcome party for you today. Minnie and Igong have been training for ages. They are completely exhausted.
I can tell.
Congratulations.
Minnie, you still up for racetrack familiarization training?
How about you recover? If you keep pushing yourself, you're going to be absolutely wrecked before you even get to the race.
Yeah.
Assuming there is a race.
Why wouldn't I be? Since it's a 4-person relay.
Okay, finally we get some rules.
We gotta rehearse every stage.
Okay, so there is actually a race. And now we're learning that it's not just a cross-country race, it's a cross-country relay race. Okay, well, I haven't seen 4 members for every team thus far.
I'm so jealous of Alrani. Logistics is the easiest job. Gets to stay at the camp the whole time.
Can you imagine Alrani running? I sure can't.
Yeah, they seem totally wiped out. Alright, we can skip the welcome party. We pretty much know everyone anyway.
I mean, yeah, but it was welcoming you into the club.
Shame you have to miss out, though. I feel kind of bad.
It's fine, don't.
Let me think. Okay, here's what we'll do. Why don't you join us for training? We still need to practice on the race course itself, so we could turn it into a team-building event. In this cold weather, there's no better feeling than running around and getting the blood pumping. We'll all feel toasty and warm by the time we're done. What do you say, Traveler?
Me joining for training? Running training?
Come on, it'll be fun. We can chat while we train.
No.
It'll take your mind off it.
I'm sorry, but I have never been able to run and talk at the same time unless it's like the lightest and lightest of jogs barely moving. Paimon, thoughts? Get those legs moving for once?
Count Paimon out. She is not cut out for this at all.
I don't think Paimon even knows how to use her legs. They just dangle uselessly from her person.
Paimon's never run a day in her life, because she can fly. Flying's way faster than running.
Agreed.
Is it now? We should race sometime. Put that theory to the test.
No thanks. Paimon flying is faster than Paimon running. Not Veressa running.
All right, we'll let Paimon off. It would be pretty absurd having someone who can fly join a running race. I'm all rested up, so I can join you instead. As for Minnie and Igong, if you guys want to keep training, then pace yourselves and stick to slow jogging. But if you're worn out, feel free to stay put and recover.
Thank you, Vice Captain. Yeah, I'm not moving. I'll just rest right here.
I thought you just said you're doing the course familiarization.
I'm down to keep training.
Okay,
Didn't
that
sound
makes
like it 2
4 of us
seconds
for
ago.
training. Me, Veressa, Minnie, and the Traveler.
Let's split into 2 groups then. Shilonen and Minnie can do a slow jog. I'll be sprinting full speed on the race course. Traveler, you join whichever group you want. We're just happy you can join us.
I don't even think I could keep up with you even if I wanted to. I'll take Shilonen's, please. Head to the start of the track. You're keeping him company, are you, Paimon? Begin training.
Okay, keep your head up, shoulders back, and allow your arms to swing however feels natural. You'll save energy that way.
You're walking! Why are you walking?
Minnie, your baseline fitness is still limited. Don't go full throttle right out of the gate,
What is
okay?
she doing?
Start slow and steadily build up your speed.
How the fuck is that called a jog or even a... And that's... I don't even know. It's like a spirited waddle? Ma'am. There you go. It's better. She has serious issues. That was the shortest jog ever.
There were some monsters up ahead, but I chased them off. They won't affect the training. How's it going? You 2 holding up okay?
We're practically at walk speed, and Minnie looks like she's dying again.
I'm good. Minnie's form is so much better than last time.
You must be joking.
I still think I need more practice.
You look so good. Why don't you take a rest, Minnie?
The course goes into an uphill climb from here. It's gonna get pretty tough.
It's fine. I'll keep going. I gotta get a good ranking. I don't want to drag this team down.
Even so, you shouldn't push yourself too hard. Health and safety always come first. Results are second.
Why don't you give her the first leg of the relay? Why am I suddenly in Natland colors? Because that's going to be on the flat rather than having her do the mountain part of the relay.
Thanks, Veressa. I do appreciate it, but the thing is...
The funniest thing is I was Hydro before because my traveler is currently Hydro. Why is she currently in Natland when it's just a normal basic cutscene? It's not like it's an animated cutscene.
You need this, don't you?
Which is when they normally
For
change
personal
it.
reasons? You mentioned some kind of deal with your parents. I'm guessing it's something to do with that. I noticed you had a certain look on your face when you first brought it up, like you were trying to suppress how you were feeling. In my view, when a kid makes a face like that, it's actually a cry for help. So what's really going on? You can tell us. If you keep it to yourself, we can't help you fix it.
I remember Minnie saying in one of her letters how she hoped to go to Inazuma one day and work as an assistant comic book artist. That or become a prop maker, building true-to-life comic book items for fans. But her mom and dad aren't very supportive of her goals.
And?
Could that have anything to do with the relentless training?
As soon as you turn well, okay, I don't know what your rules are in your country, but as soon as you hit adulthood, you just leave that home and then you can do whatever you want. Funny how that works.
Oh, okay. I'll explain. Veressa's right. My mom and dad don't approve of me moving abroad for work.
They don't need to approve. They're not paying for it, are they?
I'm the baby of the family. There's a huge age gap between me and my older brother, and I was a pretty sickly child, so my parents worried a lot about me growing up. They don't like the thought of me moving so far away from home. They say they'd always be worrying about my health.
Well, you know what that sounds like, Minnie? That sounds like a them problem.
Also, they'd rather I pick something more stable. The idea of trying to make a career in the comic book industry is crazy to them.
Again, it's a
They
them
think I need to be
problem.
more realistic. Get a real job.
How about you just live your life the way you want to live your life? You can succeed and fail just on your own.
But what employable skills do I even have? I can do art, and I can build stuff, but I'm no good at anything else.
Don't be so hard on yourself. That's not even the point. Ignore your parents and do what you want to do, quite frankly. You are at an age where you make your own mistakes or succeed on your own merit.
It's like no
Either
matter
or.
how many times we have the conversation,
stop having the
I can never
conversation.
get through to them.
Does it
They treat
matter?
me like I'm just a little kid living in a fairy tale world.
Maybe, is it just because I'm such a logical human being? Who cares what my parents want? And particularly what they want for me? I'm going to do what makes me happy because it's my life. I'm not going to live under someone else's bubble just because they want that for me.
But this time, the situation is different. Suddenly, my friends came all the way to Mondstadt to see me because of our shared interest in comics. And then we signed up for a cross-country contest. That really surprised them. I'm sure they don't believe I can do it. So, I
blame
made a deal
them.
with my parents.
You don't look like you can.
If I pull this off and my team gets ranked, they have to start taking me seriously about what I want in life.
Okay, I have multiple problems with this. One, ranked. I'm assuming you're meaning first, second, or third. There's no correlation between placing in a running race and being able to do what you want to do. I'm assuming we're talking about from a health perspective. She was a sickly as a child and they're worried about her health. But realistically, a running race is going to have nothing to do with whether they're going to be safe, feel that you're going to be safe going out and doing things abroad. It's not helping anything about the fact that it's not a real job, according to her parents. It's only touching on the aspect of her sickly upbringing. So I think it's a really silly plan to start off with about getting ranked. But also, what makes you think you can get ranked? You've clearly never run a day in your life. Why would you bet and stake your future on a physical activity you've never done before? That also relies on 3 other people on the team, of course, because it's a team race. I don't think this was very well thought out, Minnie. You're not particularly intelligent if this is what you're staking your future on. You need to go about this completely differently.
Don't worry, Minnie. You're in good hands. Even Kochian-san has praised me for how fast I can run. And she has high standards.
And way to put pressure on your teammates. You're gonna make them feel guilty if you don't give your rank? Thanks, Minnie.
And you've seen Shilonen when she gets going, right? She's as tough as they come. A real hero. She fought wars for her tribe. As long as we do well enough to get ranked, your parents will come around, right?
There's no guarantee they
I'm
will.
confident we can do that. We are all behind you on this.
Varessa.
I'm not. I think it's stupid.
Minnie, I still remember that time you sent Nepeka some of your work. Artwork of Fiatena, and a mask you built yourself. She showed them off to all the other kids in the tribe, and they loved them so much, they offered more to buy them off her. But Nepeka wasn't about to let go of them.
Huh? Really? I had no idea anyone would want to pay for my artwork.
Why wouldn't they? Your creations have real value. And while that's subjective in emotional terms, hey, the offer of more is a pretty objective measure. To me, that fact alone says that you already have a real job.
Not really. She doesn't have a stable source of income. Hell, she has no source of income. She doesn't actually have a job.
Your mask and artwork are already famous in the Collective of Plenty. People are constantly asking, who painted this? It's incredible work.
Yeah, but she's not making a living. It's one thing to make something and have people like fawn over it and praise it. That's not a job. That's just you did something that people liked and compliment. She needs to actually be doing it for a profit at a steady rate. That is called a job.
If you ever visit our tribe, you can bet there'd be crowds of people swarming you and begging for your autograph.
I'll definitely visit one day. I had no idea I had fans already.
I think that's putting it a bit of a stretch.
All in good time. We can talk more about that later. For now, I think you need to stay here and get some rest.
Thanks, both of you. I'll make sure to rest properly.
You keep saying that and then you never do.
Good. I'll stay here and keep you company for a while.
The Traveler and I will keep training then.
Must I?
Might as well finish out the track.
Okay, we walked about 2 meters. How much further is this actual racetrack?
You definitely don't want to stray off course on a mountain like this. It could get dangerous. If
Just
you find
follow the
yourself
path,
getting
don't
cold,
you?
there are some torches off to the side in this section. Just set one alight and warm yourself up.
But why am I Natlan? It's my character. It's my traveler. So why couldn't she just be Hydra like I left her? And like she was just showing in the earlier scenes. Because I looked at it. I always look at what color the traveler is.
We made it to the relay point. Good job.
So this is point 1, is what
gotta
you're
say,
saying.
This terrain is seriously challenging. If people don't familiarize themselves with the course in advance, they could easily get lost on race day.
I don't know how, you just follow the arrows. If you can't follow the arrows, you've got bigger problems than winning a race.
But at least the organizing committee has taken the time to clearly mark out the course. And thankfully, there aren't many wild animals or monsters out here. People should be able to practice without incident. How are you feeling? Still got the energy to keep training?
I've still got some gas in the tank. Let's go back and meet up with Minnie.
Awesome. Then let's get back to it. Whew. The next section looks even harder. Let's make sure to stay alert so we don't leave the course, and pace ourselves to protect our joints. That's what Kochian-san would say. Her advice is always spot on.
Pacing yourself has nothing to do with your joints. Pacing yourself usually has to do with your cardiovascular system, your breathing, and your muscles.
This is the second section of the official race course. Watch out for signs so you stay on track.
That's a lot of stairs and a hill. Yeah, I think Minnie should have the first leg of the race. It's going to be the flattest, even though it has that beginning rise. But that beginning rise looks like it's the least of anyone's problems. God, why is stamina a thing? Stamina should never exist. Advance towards a statue of 7. Alright, well,
Watch out for that pit. Don't fall in.
pit. I'm just following the arrows, ma'am. If the arrows aren't gonna get me there, you've got bigger problems. Oof. I have no gas left in the tank. The traveler lied. Have we taken a wrong turn somewhere? Nope. Oh, we circle around that way. It didn't see any arrows, and it felt like I was going away from my
There's a
destination.
gap here. If we jump down, it should shave off a lot of our race time. But it's a little risky. Gotta be careful not to sprain an ankle or it's game over.
Just gonna follow the path as requested. There'll be no
We
jumping
made it to
down
the
anywhere,
relay point
ma'am.
of Section 2. That's today's training target officially smashed.
Okay, that second leg is horrible. That's
We just
so
need
much
to check out sections 3
climbing.
and 4 of the course, but we can do that tomorrow. Now that we've stopped, it suddenly occurred to me. After a whole morning of running, we're still only halfway up the mountain.
It was like a 1-minute journey, ma'am. If that took you half a day, you've got problems. The day is young. You want to climb to the summit?
Kinda? But then again, I'm already freezing. And it must be even colder up at the top.
It is.
Yeah, forget it. Let's head back. I'll catch a cold if I'm out here much longer.
Probably. Neither is the dress for the weather.
Why don't we regroup with Shilonen and Minnie, then head back together?
Sure. Do I get to be me again? It doesn't matter, we're fast traveling.
Hey, you two. We're back.
3, actually. Yigong
And I'm
came
back to Hydro.
join me and Minnie while you were out training.
Can you make it make sense? I don't get it. It's not even like I'm the same element for the entire quest. They just pick and choose when they want me to stick me into Natlan.
Yeah, I felt bad slacking off while everyone else was going the extra mile.
Sounds like the cold's getting to you.
Yeah, rug up.
All right, let's head back to camp so people can get some extra layers on.
You should already have the extra layers on.
Wow, the time's really flown by. At this rate, I don't know if I'll have time for my nap before we hit the city for the afternoon.
What city? You don't have cities in Tavachalonia, no matter what you call them. They're tiny little villages. They don't have the population to be called cities. Something. Return to the camp and meet up with everyone. How far away was the camp? You're just not going to mark the camp? Okay. I'll just teleport anyway. A message from the junior. Well, whose quest is that? Mika's. Well, I tried to do his quest before and you were like, nah, bitch, can't do it. And now you're like, go do the quest. Where is he? Over there.
Honorary Knight! We're so lucky to have you come and test out the entertainment stalls. It really puts my mind at ease.
Did you always talk like that? Oh, that's horrible.
This is actually my first time taking part in a development project, so I'm a little nervous. It's kind of frying my brain.
Yeah, I can tell.
All I had to do was put a casing on an existing device. Oh, but there were so many design considerations, so many parameters to adjust. I don't envy Captain Albedo, having to create purpose-built devices from scratch. Oh, it must be such a difficult task.
I think he somewhat enjoys it. I think it's functioning really well. Don't be hard on yourself. You can only get better. Well, no, you could get worse.
Wow, thank you. Thanks, Honorary Knight. That means a lot coming from you.
No, I insulted you. You can get worse.
I'll keep doing my best. Hopefully I'll get to the point where I can build some useful stuff for the reconnaissance company.
Best of luck.
Oh, I won a few toys in one of the games. I'd like you to have this one.
Pass.
I have another one the same. Now, whenever I look at it, I'll think of all the encouragement you gave me.
I haven't given you any, kid. Okay. And I can't do either of those, which means we must be back up to main quest. We sure are. So wait, do I just go forward? Yes. I'll meter
Well done on your
forward.
training, everyone. Now we have some free time before this afternoon's activity. As planned, we'll meet by the Knights of Favonia's headquarters at 2 p.m.
Will we get to go to the library? Will we?
That's right!
Yes!
Sorry, she said excited.
Me too. After days up here in the mountains, I'm looking forward to finally checking out the city.
Just so as long as you guys aren't expecting there to be comic books inside the library at the Knights of Favonia's headquarters. they're definitely not going to be comic books.
Great. In that case, see you all at 2 p.m. sharp for some well-earned fun.
Yeah!
Except you gotta walk there, because that's the only way we commute in this
That perked
place.
them up. Now that fun's on the agenda, they don't seem so tired anymore.
Well, of course. It's important to relax and de-stress after training hard.
And to eat. I am
What do you
super
think about
hungry
its
right now.
food?
Okay, everyone. Dismissed.
I don't even think Paimon thinks about his food as much as you do. Okay, I can do Amber's quest, but not finish off that one. Wish I could do focused mode, but I'll leave it.
All things come to an end, even time itself.
Amber! I have been instructed to speak with you.
Dragonspine can be a cold and miserable place.
Oh, I know.
If you're gonna invite spectators to come and watch an event here, you gotta make it worth their while.
Damn straight you do.
Hopefully, these stalls will keep people entertained and make the atmosphere in the camp more relaxed.
I mean, that doesn't help them from spectating in the cold for the race up the mountain.
I'm also taking the chance to hand out some little trinkets for the teams to decorate their tents with. Here you go. These are for the Soul Blazers. Best of luck in the competition. And don't forget to have fun.
Are they just like slowly
Nico
decking out
gave
my
us a
camp?
pretty generous stash
Even though
of
it's not
comics.
my camp?
Since the plan is to share them with the group, why don't we display them somewhere that everyone can see?
Okay, now we were doing Miko's quest, it seems. It's just catapulted me straight into it.
Let's put them near the book stand at the Legion of Soul Blazers camp. That way, it'll be easy for people to browse.
You borrow a bookcase and arrange the comics from Miko on the shelves.
Nice.
Damn.
That's looking good.
You carted that shit from
Now, people can
Inazuma?
come and pick some out when they're free.
It must have been so heavy. Can we grab the completed works? No. Can we even read? Do I think it is a quest item, or is it going to be an archived item? What have we got here? Nope. Yes. Volume 2. Read.
Whatever happened to the best?
I wondered if that would be the case, if it would just take you straight into that. I was correct. Well, can I collect the collected works? I want all. How do I get volumes 1 through 12? Excuse me, can I have volumes 1 through 12? Alright, that's all of that. So we are back on main quest. God, I swear this just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Need to do this one.